I am Alex Lwakuba. I'm Commissioner Crop Production Department in the Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries, Republic of Uganda. Thank you very much. There is a growing demand for agroecology in the world, in Africa and in Uganda. The actors getting interested, the investors are increasing in number, and to us, we think that this one is coming as a response to the policy framework that exists in the country. We see that ever since we formulated and got the organic agriculture policy approved by government, organic agriculture and agroecology are the same. The difference is that agroecology is broader in scope. Agroecology has about 13 principles, but organic agriculture has 4. And there are lots of commonalities between organic agriculture and agroecology. But overall, these terminologies talk to one thing, that is sustainable agriculture, which has many terminologies. We started with low external input agriculture. Some call it traditional agriculture, yet it is not. Others call it organic agriculture, ecological organic agriculture. All these talk to one subject: sustainable agriculture, sustainable farming, sustainable within the domain of sustainable development. In Africa, we live on the soil and we depend on the soil, on nature. And we are part of the biological equilibrium. We are part of the ecosystem's equilibrium. Now, to us, to practice organic agriculture or agroecology is almost going back to nature and fulfilling that equilibrium, or enabling the cycles, the biological cycles to perform. When we increased in population and adopted the other forms of living, we introduced exotic seed systems. We introduced external methods or exotic methods of farming, some of which we do not perfect or we failed to perfect. For example, use of agrochemicals and inorganic agrochemicals, synthetic agrochemicals, that we failed to perfect. We caused the breakdown of these biological systems. And the consequences are that, one, there is declining productivity of our ecosystems. And the effect, the resultant effect, is that the yields have continued to decline just because the biodiversity below and above ground have given way. They cannot cope with all the introductions, the pollutions, the effluents, even our water bodies, but also in our vital productive resources. We have accelerated the breakdown, the reduction, the decline of the performance of these vital ecosystems. And therefore, we are suffering from food shortages, from reduced diversity, and worsening nutrition. And this has paved the way to health challenges. What we have to do is to go back to the land, to nature, natural way of production. And let's realize we belong to that ecosystem. And let us further the actions that will enable us to cause continuity of the performance of the natural resources, the biodiversity, and therefore we increase the food production and health and safe food production. So we shall live longer.